everybody, and welcome to the first episode of the bitcolumns bitcast with me, Sam Hutchings.
And me, Andy Simmons.
Today we'll be looking at the lovely EPC S101, the brand new bitcolumns.com design, having a look at the phenomenon that is Twitter, and a thank you, and talk about our friends at csrfm.com. So to start with, we're looking at the new EPC S101 from Asus. Again, another one in its EPC range. This one's slightly different and it's much more stylish. If you have a look, we have a lovely glossy brown exterior and it's much more slimlined than the other ones. Carries the same sort of spec. You've got a 1.6 GHz Intel Atom processor, a gig of RAM, and a 16 gig solid state drive, which is much faster than a normal hard drive and jog proof, and your 16 gig SD card. Andy's quite a fan of this range, but normally they come with Linux.
Yeah, but this one came with XP. Though the boot time is quite good on it.
We're looking at
like, what is it?
20 seconds, so
it's
for
pretty
a
good.
Windows PC that's really good.
And don't forget about the crystals.
The crystals. So it's very, very jazzy.
Yeah.
As I said, unfortunately only available in brown in the UK at the moment, but hopefully we'll be getting graphite pretty soon, which I saw at
pretty awesome.
Stuff Live last October. Very nice, very classy. Just a few niggling points with it. The right hand shift key's a bit too far right, could do with it being the other side of the up arrow. And it's got a single, I don't know if you can see, it's got a single mouse button instead of two, so it does do left and right click, but sometimes you can't tell easily whereabouts on it you are.
Yeah.
So standard wireless connections 802.11n, so that's 100 megabit wireless, as well as Bluetooth, as well as your standard 3 USB ports, your SD card, and your monitor and network lead and headphones and microphone.
Yep.
So all around, and for about £450, but we found one for £390.
Yeah.
So for a pretty good price, you're getting something that's really portable and really easy to use on the train.
And it has crystals in it as well.
And crystals, you can't forget the crystals.
Nice stylish ad.
If you're watching this, you're pretty much guaranteed to be looking at our brand new website design. If any of you have seen it before, you'll notice that it is quite a big departure from the old design. And it brings with it some new features, such as the Bitcast episode you're watching right now.
Hi.
We also have better RSS integration for different types, so you can choose whether you follow the whole site, or just our technology reviews, or just our articles, and perhaps maybe just each individual author. We also have a better commenting system, where the comments by people such as me and Andy who work on the site are styled slightly differently, so you can easily tell if it's us replying or someone else. Of course, there's the archive of all the bitcasts, so if you've missed one you can have a look. We'll also have it up on iTunes and that sort of thing, so you can always download it to your iPod. We'll be having our product of the week, with the first one hopefully being at the bottom of the page at the moment. That's the product we think is the best one we've found this week, and at the best price we can find. And also starting today, we're launching our brand new bitcolumns recommend scheme. This is a new badge you might see on some product websites, and if you see that, it means that we've had the product here and think that it's well suited for you. So that's always a good thing to check out. We also have Twitter integration. For those of you who don't know what Twitter is, it's like Facebook statuses, but
pretty much,
lots of them. Except you're limited to 140 characters, and you can update either from the internet, from the desktop of your machine using different applications. You can text it in, so that's why it's 140 characters, so it doesn't run up your phone bill too much.
Yeah.
And also stuff like applications on the iPhone and that sort of thing. I'm completely addicted, and I'm sure there are other people out there as well. And if you want to follow us, you can follow at twitter.com/bitcolumns for the whole site, and also you can see our Twitter IDs at the bottom of the screen.
Find out what the Bitcolumns cast is up to.
Yes, see whether we're, well, most of the time we're just
sitting down, sleeping or whatever.
And typing.
And
preparing for this.
Yeah.
And playing with funky stuff. As well as all these funky features, I also like to give a shout out to our friends at CSR FM, that's Canterbury Student Radio. They host us every Tuesday at 6:30 GMT with our half-hour segment of the latest technology, news, debate and humour, live at csrfm.com. So if you ever want to get an extra dose of Sam and Andy, we're there every Tuesday at 6:30. Just click on the listen live and you can
hear our voices,
yeah.
wonderful sweet voices.
Listen to us again, and also get the archives on the website if you want to listen to what we've said in the past.
Yep.
Well, that brings us to the end of what probably is going to be the shortest bitcast we ever do, because not much to say being the first one.
Podcast.
But if you want to contact us, you can contact at bitcast@bitcolumns.com, and anything you might want to have us feature or something, we'll put that into the podcast. Next week we'll be having the first look and a hands-on look at the Rock Extreme 780 quad-core gaming laptop, and that's pretty much, I think, a near-world exclusive. So
yeah, should be one of the first.
We should be definitely one of the first getting that, so have a good week.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.